Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory, going to be playing a little bit more on the dedicated server now that it's back up. It was down for a little bit, but that's okay. Going to be showing you kind of what I was building recently over the last couple of days. Well, I wouldn't say last couple of days. Yesterday, and then before the server went down that first time, I'd worked on it for a few days before that, last week as well. I think it was last week, something like that anyway. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you what I've done to the aluminum factory. So yeah, it's quite a crazy factory now. But yeah, and like I said, we are on the dedicated server that good old Dragon is hosting for us. So thank you to him for that. If you want to check him out, you can find him on the main page of the YouTube channel, down in the friendly content creator section. Drunken Dragon Gaming is the channel name you would be looking for. And there's also some others too if you want to check them out as well. But yeah, he's the one kindly enough to host the server for us. So that's really awesome. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so first of all, I had to reroute the coal, completely and utterly reroute the coal, and we've also got some more of this coming in. So I don't remember what was last time, what you guys had seen last time, but the factory, the factory has come along. Let's just go this way. Has come along quite a long way since. Since then, there is going to be a little bit of lag and stuff like that, so do be prepared for that. There's going to be lag, there's going to be weirdness going on. It's just how the dedicated server is, because the dedicated server is not perfect. They're far from finished in this game. So, but yeah, we got some power poles going up here. I had to relocate these as well. Actually, yeah, we should have just hopped on this. Probably will, to be faster. Okay, and of course the music doesn't continue. So every time the music stops, I gotta go to the next song and play it. I don't know why the dedicated server does that, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so we'll go up here. Let's just ride the wires. And then the stuff comes up there into this little framing bit, and then there's the coal. So we picked up the coal from here. It's still not enough coal. We're going to have to train in some more, but at least we have enough of this. That's unfortunate. That's the other thing too, is their hitbox. Their hitbox is Their hitbox is too low. It's often like down here ish. It's down where their kind of knees. I guess you call them knees. I'm not really sure. Their bendy bits. They're where their bendy bits are. This sounds weird, but yeah, that's pretty much. So we're pulling a 3 here, which is 600, because we needed more. Because the 4. Did the song not play or did it pause? Thought I played it. It's okay. And then we rerouted the coal. The coal was going around the other way, but then that looked ugly to me, so I went ahead and rerouted it this way. I might have paused it by accident when I was trying to do something else. Who knows? It's the way it is. But yeah, so the coal comes down here along with this, and then yes. Oh, I missed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll follow it all the way back. Tried my best to keep it level, so at least it looks okay-ish. But yeah, I've put a roof on it, a roof on the building, if there wasn't a roof there already. We have a roof, we have walls. The structure is complete for this building, so... also, in case you want to get up there and you don't have any ways to fly, I did add a complimentary ladder going up the side. See, really nice. And of course we got Lumen turned on to max, as we always do, because Lumen is amazing. And I'll show you just how amazing Lumen is in a minute. Um, ouch. And these. We can go over here, though. And over here at our first little thing, so this tower right here, this tower goes over there because there's a miner up there. And it also goes over there, too. So you can kind of see the structure of the belts and stuff and the way the wires go. So we're using the big towers to transfer it long distances, kind of anyway, without having to put a whole bunch of little towers and stuff everywhere. And I just noticed... might remedy that corner there. It's a little ugly. Throw in one of these. That's not too bad. That's a little better. But yeah, we got the miner up here. So then we have this switch right here, which we can turn the miners on and off if we like. So that is, and it pulls power. It's very cleverly hidden. If you look real close, you can actually see the cable right there. It's very cleverly hidden into the ceiling there. So if you want to get back into the building from here, you can see this is where all the smelters are. This is where the I put all of the smelters just poking through the roof so it smokes out the top, rather than rather than that. So I'm gonna pull this out, and then if you go over here, we have a big old blue sign. This is the smallest vertical sign that you can get, as far as I know. Unfortunately, it's a little... It didn't render that properly. It's supposed to look like this. But, oh, there we go. I don't understand. Whatever. But yeah, it's the basically the stairs sign, if you've ever seen it. But it's ramps instead. Because last time I called it a staircase, I got heckled by Dragon telling me it was ramps instead. So I said, okay, fine, it's a ramp case. So now we're calling it ramps. But yeah, this is the smallest sign I can get. And obviously the R is for the roof. It tells you which ways you can go. But yeah, we go to the staircase here. So you turn your flashlight off and it's all lit up. This is why I love Lumen. So these signs, if you want to know the settings for them, the layout is just nothing, basically. Or words. The text is there. You just select white, emission strength max, surface finish is matte, it's fine, because you're not going to see the reflection anyway. And then, yeah, and they offer some cool lights. You can see the lumen activated there. They kind of flickering slightly. Lumen's not perfect, but it does offer some awesome lighting and stuff like that. And here's an even bigger example. We got the exit signs there. As well. These aren't lit up because it just doesn't look good, but when it's lit up. But yeah, we've got the blue here. Really crazy lumen going on. And you see the flickering with the glass. That's just because we got two glass textures. And the game doesn't know how to handle two glass textures looking at each other. Or we're looking through two different glass textures. It doesn't know how to handle that exactly from a distance. So it's kind of flickery. It's a little weird. The reflections are a little crazy, but yeah, we've got the blue. We got the big signs up here. These are the... can you get rid of this window real quick? There you go. See, it looks much better without that. But yeah, you can see these are the large billboard, and they're set equally same to that, just with a different color. If you want to know this exact color, there's the color code right there. Not sure if you're really curious about that or not, but... Oops. I could just switch. I wish there was there should be a hotkey for that, right? I don't remember. But, oops. Okay. So I'll put the window back. So really awesome looking stuff there. I know the railing is kind of weird, but railing's like inside the window. Actually, no, it's where it's supposed to be. It looks good. And then we get some weird reflections going on, but that's just Lumen and the way the reflections on the windows and stuff work. You can see all the factory stuff in there. We haven't gotten that all lit up yet. Did I? Let's see, this floor here. We wanted to go to this floor. Okay. So flashlight's back on, and of course you see we're on level 3. You can go up on the left, as you can see it matches the ramp case there. You know, down on the right. Get 3 and get the sign and all that. But yeah, and then we come to the smelter level. So this is where, because we're using some alternate recipes, we're actually just taking this is called a pure aluminum ingot. We're taking pure aluminum scrap, and turning it into aluminum ingots. So that's the alternate recipe, and it's much easier because you don't have to add all the other crap to it in order to turn it into aluminum ingots. With this alternate, we could just do that. So, and then you can, as you're going down here, you can investigate all the machines and stuff like that. Really nice. Maintenance or maybe just observing. We got a nice walkway here, which is pretty nice. This is kind of more of a show-off episode. We'll still do some building and stuff, but this is just more of a show-off episode anyway. And below us right here, if we actually hop on top of these mergers, the splitters are underneath the walkway here. So everything comes in through here and it gets split off. We've got 2 different sets of splitters. Everything's color-coded as well. That took me the longest to do, was to color-code all the belts. So the belts coming in is aluminum scrap, and aluminum scrap is the aluminum color, of course, and then we've got the little orange stripe to indicate the little bucket that the scrap's in. It's orange, so that matches that. And then the aluminum ingots are wrapped in a black strap, so we got the little black stripe there to kind of indicate that. Of course, most of them are the aluminum color and black. And if you want to know the aluminum colors, I actually have that here. I got all kinds of different colors. There's the aluminum. This is the closest, I think, to the aluminum color. So there's that, and then, of course, the orange I was using is called construction orange. So FF5C00, and there's the orange right there. So basically 6, 1 and 1 if you want to just go that way. But you can also color code. I get all my color codes off the internet, so they're not my personal color codes. They're just color codes that you can get off of Google, so no big deal there. And then we can go back across here. I know the ceiling is kind of low and it's a little dangerous with all the power, but yeah, just kind of have to duck underneath this cable. It's like you're in the ceiling, you're like you're in the crawl space, essentially. But yeah, if you go outside these doors, this is where the aluminum scrap kind of comes from, which comes from the whatchamacallums. I always forget the name of those damn things. Why? Where are they? Refineries. There we go. Jeez. So we got the refineries there. Most of these power cables, if you see these aren't usually going anywhere. They're just hooked up to power so that I can fly around with my hover pack and I don't have to use fuel for my jetpack. So, and you got some aluminum scrap coming in here as well. From that side. But yeah, most of it's coming in through these, and I use the single walls and then use these concrete pillars to kind of wall off the thing, so I didn't have to use just a big old hole, or try to use the wall holes, because that's one thing they still haven't given us, is the ability to put wall holes in, like you can the wall holes for the pipes. I wouldn't mind if you took the floor hole. You took the floor hole like that mod. You take your floor hole and you just rotate it 90 degrees, put it on your wall. I don't see why we can't just do that. Because that worked perfect for the mod. The mod worked amazing, because that's what it was. It just activated it was just basically a connector to go through the wall. And I didn't mind that it was not a hole you could see through, just a connector point. Because that works. I don't know why we can't have that, but maybe they thought it's already. I know how they think, though. It's already a mod, so. But yeah, we got the power switch here. So this one pulls in power through A. I'm actually not sure how that's getting its power. Did that disconnect? I think that disconnected. Oh no. Yeah, that was connected a little bit ago. Let's reconnect it. Server issues. Yeah, it's pulling its power from here, going across to here, to A, and then if we flip the switch, now you can see all of those red have turned yellow now, awaiting the aluminum scrap, but we're going to turn off for now. So I segregated a lot of this off so that I could activate the systems one by one, plus that makes more sense for a factory anyway. So anyway, moving on. So really nice touch there as well. And then if we continue down the ramp case, I'm doing the quotations with my fingers there. The ramp case. And we keep heading down, as you can see, and then we've got the, yeah, that's all highlighted blue. I like blue, that's why it's highlighted blue. I built the factory, the lights can be whatever color I damn well please. Just kidding. But yeah, now we're on level 2. And we've got 2 more switches here. So we've got the aluminum scrap and the alumina solution, which is connected through here. These connectors go outside the building, even though we've got connectors coming in from there. So you can see that right there is a double wall connector, which connects to these, which goes across this painted beam. Goes across the painted beam and has the wall outlet right on top of there. So basically, I've kind of showed how you do that before, but you put the painted beam inside there, and then you put the wall connectors. They will connect. As you can see, they will go across there, and I can actually put one on top of that other one. Well, I could for a second. But yeah, you just put it up there, it'll put to that point, and then you just run your power from here, and you just aim downwards. You don't have to aim at that thing, you just aim downwards toward the machine and it'll connect. So, and then you just run the power, and it's a nice clean way of running the power without having a whole bunch of ugly cables everywhere. Even though I kind of do have a whole bunch of ugly cables everywhere. It's fine though. But yeah, and it just runs across there. So the outside is where all the cables for these are running. So these basically, like, I call them like wall sockets. Yeah. So and I left these painted orange because they're, well, it's like cautionary. We got the water coming out of here. So basically, how this system works, this space is a dead end because we're kind of smushed in between a couple of cliffs here with the factory building, so I kind of had to squish in the wall there, but we can go over here. You can see here's another line that's painted black with the blue stripe, just for variance. And this is the coal line, so that's what the coal coming in. But yeah, so basically it brings up the bauxite. I actually don't like number 4. We'll go to number 1 again. But yeah, it brings up the bauxite and it splits it. So this is a 600 line coming in right here. It's actually 780, but brings in 600 or over. It's 780, and to 3 different machines which need 200 bauxite each. So you got the 200 split off, then the 200 split off, and then the 200 split off. So you got 600 there. And since it's a 780 line, I don't have to worry about it ever running out of stuff. And this one right here coming out is exactly 600. So this is why this one's a little bit different. It comes in, it splits off, it goes into a merger. Don't worry about the merger for now, but then it splits off to the next machine, splits off to the next machine. So that's exactly 600. But just in case anything, like the game should mess up or anything like that, I've got another line. So you remember that line that's coming in from like way over to the west there, that follows the power cables all the way up that cliff and all that stuff, coming from the what is it, the red forest, or the red something or another, whatever it's called, I forget. It's coming from over there with the coal. That actually splits off down below here and then comes up here with the smart splitter, of course. But yeah, it also helps serve, just in case it ever needs it, to help serve this line. This is the main line that it serves, though, because we have 10 machines. If we split that up into 3s, we can only do 369, unfortunately. So, but yeah, then that brings it into there, that brings it into there. Or brings it into here, and it also splits off and helps this line too. There's the merger right there. It actually comes through the wall on the outside, on the back side there. So, but yeah, and then of course this line comes in from over here, which we will go down to see in a second. So basically, it takes the bauxite and the water. These blue pipes here are going to be water, and it brings it in, and we're using the sloppy alumina solution. There's the sloppy alumina recipe, which we take bauxite and water, turns it into pure aluminum solution, so that we don't have any waste products. Basically, we don't have any extra being made, because the normal recipe makes aluminum solution and silica. Yeah, it makes silica. As you can see, there's the recipe right there. Well, one of the alternates. But yeah, the recipe takes the bauxite and water, turns it into aluminum solution and silica. That's the normal recipe for the aluminum. So, but this one doesn't have any waste products. There we go. That's what I wanted. It doesn't have any waste products. You can see it's not hooked up. And then puts it into these little storage tanks, so we have a little bit of a buffer here. I wanted to put the bigger buffers in, but I didn't have the room, so we did the small ones. And then the coal comes in from a train station, because I'm going to be training in some coal because I need more coal. Other than that one, the one that's providing right now is only 600, and I need double that. I need 1200, so 1200 per minute. So we got the coal coming up in 2 different lines. So we got 600 going that way, 600 going that way, and then it splits off. And I decided to use the machine to kind of support the splitter. It's a little bit weird from this side, but from this side it looks great. And it doesn't take up any room hardly either, which is actually really nice. I don't know why I'm hopping. I could just fly. I need to keep switching the damn song so that we have some background music. What I should do is I should record a soundtrack of all the music, and then just play that. That's what I probably should do one of these times. One of these times I'll get around to it, but. Yeah, and as you can see, it comes in through there, splits immediately, goes into that machine, and so on, which actually looks really nice, kind of tucked away right up against the machine there. Doesn't block the ladder or anything like that, so it's not too bad. The only thing is when you look at it from the side, you see this little opening. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so that's and then that's good there. So we take the aluminum solution and the coal, and we turn it into aluminum scrap. So this is just a normal aluminum scrap recipe. You don't need a whole bunch because the amount of aluminum scrap the normal recipe provides. There are some alternates, of course, but this one just provides that, and it provides water as well as a waste product. So we have to pipe the water back down, which we will reuse later. But this cacophony of strange machines, which I never did paint these. I'll just leave them orange. They actually don't look too bad. I don't know why this one's not painted, though. When you're painting a million pieces, sometimes you tend to overlook other pieces. So we'll just go ahead and change that as well. There we go. Okay, I think that's the only one. Actually, oh, they don't paint. Interesting. I wonder. No, smart splitters don't paint. They don't take the paint. Because none of them are painted. Interesting. Okay. That's something I didn't know. Over 2,000 hours, and I did not know that you couldn't paint smart splitters. It's these little things you tend to overlook. But yeah, we got all the aluminum scrap in here, so we've actually got kind of an interesting system going on here. We've got the aluminum scrap going into this merger here from 2 different machines, because this is 360, and if you take that 360 and you times it by 2, you get 720, which the belt is 780, but we're not going to worry about that. So 780 from each machine. So that takes 10 machines and turns it into 5 belts, essentially. So they come into this merger, and then they go up this little lift here immediately. So you can do this lift if you stack them like that and then you put the lift in. If the lift is going the correct direction, it will automatically snap in, and it'll be much shorter. And apparently that just painted. I don't know what is going on there. Yeah, does it... Weird. I'll just turn that back to factory colors. If you want everyone to know how to paint a lift and it's not painting, if you've applied the paint already, just grab a lift, place it, oops, shoot it a couple times, no, and then just delete it, and that will paint it if it doesn't paint. That's just a paint bug, but yeah. So then it goes into the smart splitter. So what does the smart splitter do? The smart splitter sends the aluminum scrap upstairs to be turned into aluminum ingots, but you're always going to end up with overage at some point. So what we got is we got smart splitter. So the center is going to be any, and the right output, which is this belt right here, is the overflow. So if we get any overflow, it comes down here. Let me actually replace this belt. Some of these I forgot to do that. I was going to do that, and then there we go. It's just because it was ending up directly at the end of the... It still would have worked, it just... Yeah, it's just that's the way it was, but yeah. So then it goes into here, and then drops down, goes into this belt along, just along, and there's just above the floor, and then it goes into these sinks right here, because we're gonna end up with overage, so that's just how it is. And then aluminum scrap goes into the aluminum ingots down there, so, or aluminum ingots up there. So then them aluminum ingots then get turned into, or get brought back down here to these machines. So this list of machines right here, this is the aluminum sheets as well. So this is the aluminum sheet recipe. We're just using the normal one, which takes aluminum ingots and copper ingots, turns them into aluminum sheets. And so we got the copper coming in by train as well. Okay. Next. I really wish it would... I just clear that list. I was going to clear it anyway. Really wish it would just continue to play, but yeah. And all this is all powered across these beams here. So that's what these beams are for. These beams are to power the machine, so that it's a little cleaner than it would be normally without that. But yeah, so we got all the aluminum sheets. We've got 24 on this side, and we're actually doing 26 machines that are doing aluminum sheets, so that we can get to that 770 that I was kind of hoping for. So yeah, you got the aluminum sheets, and of course if you flip the switch, that turns all of the aluminum sheet. Well, it turns this line of aluminum sheets on, because I didn't want to have to try and separate out the two machines that are over here. So yeah, flip that back off, of course. And then all of the aluminum sheets then get merged into the belts, and they go down below to the train station, which is going to go to the mall as part of the thing. So don't worry about these things poking through. That's just from upstairs. It's fine. But yeah, we've got these another thing up here. So this right here, this is aluminum casings. So we've got the aluminum casings. Like I said, two of these machines are aluminum sheets. That's just because I was shooting for that 770 or whatever. I was trying to use up all the aluminum scrap I could, basically. So with 10 refiners doing aluminum scrap, so that's why I was trying to use up all of it. So we got two more aluminum sheets here, but it's just part of this line. And then you're going to notice, wait a minute, aren't aluminum casings only constructor? Well, that is true, but we're using the alclad casing, which is an alternate recipe, which takes aluminum ingots and copper ingots as well. Since we're already bringing in copper, might as well go with this better recipe, because the normal recipe, I can't remember how many casings it does. Right there, 60. Okay. So I forgot that, does it? So yeah, you'd only get 60, and it's in a constructor. But if you add more aluminum ingots and copper ingots, you get the 112. So we've got 112, and we've got 7 of them here, as we can see here. Oops. 6 and 7 right there. So those are all the alternate recipes for aluminum casings. And you've got some... I did have to separate out... this didn't get painted. That's okay. No problemo. I knew I was going to end up missing some, so... There we go. That should hopefully fix it. And you can see this one didn't paint, so then we just place a lift, and now it's painted. That's just how it goes. But yeah, and that provides for that. So that's how that goes. We got the aluminum sheets and aluminum casings, and I think it's around 770 per minute on the sheets and the casing. So the sheets take a lot longer, or not, they make less or something like that. Yeah, there's only like 30 per minute. So we need more machines to bring us up to that number. So yeah, and that is that part of the factory. So you may sit there and go, wait a minute, there's more, because we're on level 2. So let's go back down, or let's continue to go down. And as you can see, this is where all the train stations are. All the stuff that's being brought in is all in the same building, just on the floor below. So I wanted to do a multi-floor, and we're stuck between many different cliffs and stuff like that. People that know where we are know how hard this area is to build in, because there's a lot of crap in the way. But we managed to do it. So we got the ramp sign here, and we got level 1. As you can see, we can still go down. There's still another floor, but that one doesn't have anything down there. That's just the basement, the creepy basement. We've got a train here hanging out that brought me materials. There's my rail construction train over there. And we got the aluminum factory out. So this is aluminum sheets, aluminum casings, all being brought in from up there. And then this cacophony of pipes going every which way this was the optimal way I could have done. No, I probably could have done this better. But I thought it was okay. So basically, all that extra water is being brought in from up above, the floor above, and it's being brought into the train stations. So we're using both the in and out ports here, but all that extra water is being brought in, and we're actually doing something a little bit smart, and we're using the fluid buffer, the train station as the fluid buffer, as kind of the thing, because we're going to be bringing in extra water. We need to bring in, we still need to bring in water by train, but the extra water, we can use that as a buffer as well. So as long as we're bringing in enough water to kind of satisfy the rest of it, so which is pretty nice. So we got a 5-car water train right here. I imagine it's going to be kind of like a pole start system. We're going to end up with we're going to end up bringing in a couple loads of water to kind of fill the train station, let it suck out most of the water, or some of the water, and then the rest of the water is just going to come back in. So, and it'll kind of circulate essentially. It's not going to be self-sufficient or anything, but it'll be pretty nice. And we're going to regulate the water flow so that we're only bringing in enough water to kind of backfill the system. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'll switch it up, but I think this will work. This is not exactly how I did my last aluminum factory, but it works. So yeah, we got the water pipes there. As you can see, we got the box set coming in on the floor below. So this area, I didn't really care how it looked too much, because it is kind of an industrial area. It's not really, it's just the underside of the factory essentially. Some of these are unpainted, which we can paint those. But yeah, we got the coal coming in from above, that one line of coal coming in, filling these 2 train stations. But we're going to be bringing in more coal anyway. But yeah, then they go in the 2 lines, and obviously they go up there as well. If you're wondering why this has a little bit of a slope to it, that's because for some reason Coffee Stain decided to make the roof pieces on a different grid height than the foundations. So the roof pieces are actually the roof pieces are actually like one. I think they're one lower. They're half a meter lower than the foundations, which is really annoying. But that's just the way it is. So as you can see there, you can't get the lift on the same grid as the roof unless it was coming off of the roof grid. So kind of annoying there, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be kind of rebuilding the rail line that goes out this way, because this rail line over here, we connected this up kind of a quick job, and this power line is not going to be here, by the way, but it's providing power for the moment until we get our train stations up and running. So but yeah, and like I said, it was just a quick line. That's why it looks like crap. But yeah, we're basically going to be bringing this along this way. I'm actually going to build a straight bridge going across here, across this area, probably at that level there, and it'll just be a straight shot straight across there and whatnot. And we're also going to be factoring in a couple different train stations. So if we actually ping coal right now, I'm actually going to be putting a coal train station. Where's it at? It's right here. There we go. There's the two. So we've got, three. We've got one normal, one. Oh wait, no, that's not right. The game just bugged out there. That says purity temp. That does not exist. I don't know why it's showing that, but yeah, you got two different coal going here. We're going to put a train station in this area, and then we're going to bring it across and connect it into the main line, which is running right here. Yes. Wait. So the aluminum factory, I think it goes this way ish, something like that. I'm not really sure. They changed the map up with the new trees. They put this on the map, and now I can't see the cliff sides anymore, like I used to be able to. And then over here we get the nitrogen extraction, which is this machine right here, as well. And of course, our music is not going. I wonder if I hold it in my hand, will it continue to go? Let's try that. Let's try holding it in my hand and see if it'll go to the next song. So, just a little test. I don't have that much experience with those types, so. But yeah, he's extracting nitrogen gas, and we're storing it in these tanks right here. And then over here, we're going to put a train station right here, ish. I think anyway. I'm not really sure actually. What his plans were, but I think the train station's supposed to go here. I think that's what he built it for. So that's what we're going to do. And then connected into this line down here, there is going to be another train line. I think it's going to split off here. Yeah, it's going to come along. It's coming along this way. It's going to split off here, and it's going to go over this lake right here. Where I'm going to be getting all my water. Water not only for me, but for the entire build. The entire train build. So I think this right here might be staying, this ramp. No, because it doesn't go high enough. We'll see. But yeah, we got to put our train station in here. We got to go get our rail train. I need to kind of empty out my inventory of the stuff I don't need, so then I can put in the stuff that I do need. Something like that. We'll see. We'll head on over here, go back and grab our rail train, and we'll get to constructing, which is, it's got like concrete and stuff on it as well. So that's the whole point of the rail train there. The rail construction train. We're going to get rid of this ugly cabling as well, because the factories are supposed to be routed off the train line anyway for power. That way we don't have to run high tension cable lines or whatever they're called all over the place. Oops. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. Go left here. It's a little bit tight in here. To be very, very careful. Oop. I think I switched that in time. I'm not really sure. Luckily, I am going the right way. That's okay. We would have ended up over there anyway. Oh, that's another part of the factory I didn't show you. Let's go ahead and stop here. Is we've got some more miners. Yeah, I didn't show you guys the creepy basement. Let's go look at the creepy basement. I need to get some lights and stuff up in here, but it's just I don't want to go too crazy with the signs and stuff, because the signs, even though they provide lumen and all that stuff, you get too many signs, too many lights, things like that. The game does kind of go a little crazy. Also, just noticed. There we go. Fixed. Okay, I'm not happy. I'm happy about that. That one was a little weird because I wanted the door there, and it just kind of went weird. But yeah. So we head down to the basement. This is where I took that image, by the way. Actually, nobody would know that, but I took an image there, and it actually looked really good. Yeah, we got an exit here. So as you can see, we got the basement level. So we've got that one 780 line, you know, that miner that's way up there, coming in through here, joining this. So that 780 line, since I couldn't get another bauxite line to connect to this one, I've swapped these two. So this is the 600 going up, and then it's getting merged in. And then if we come over here, now this one's an impure node, but I'm still going to use it. We've got the impure node right here, which is being merged in with another line from outside, and then that goes up into the factory. So that's pretty much that. And like I said, it's the creepy basement. I don't care to put down floors or anything out here. I really do not care what happens down here. There's a hole, though. I do care about that. Oh, I forgot that if you have that equipped. Just trying to see if it would continue. But yeah, that's pretty much the creepy basement. We got some of the miners down here anyway, underneath the factory. Then we head back up the ramp case. I love Lumen, by the way. Lumen is my favorite thing in the world, in video games anyway. And then over here we've got the train line coming in. So this is the factory kind of squeezed in, like I said, between the two cliff sides. You got several different grids working here, but I think it gives it some charm. It's got like some pokey outy bits and some little shelving bits and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of squeezed in here. Try to keep the terrain. Whoops. Try to keep out the terrain as much as possible. Sorry, my middle finger got a little relaxed there. That happens. Yeah, a little shelving bit to kind of tuck it in there. Then there's the train line, so that's where the copper and coal are coming in, is down there. Of course, you got all these. And I can't believe I got the roofing bits just below these lines. I didn't realize that until the roof was in. I was just like, oh, that's awesome. So you can tell above from which one's doing what, kind of. And then there's the train line down there. So there's that bauxite line on the back side. And then we've got this extra bit here. I know the pipes are kind of poking out right there, but yeah. And we are squeezed in pretty nicely, I think. And it did not continue the deck sawing. Okay, so that's not going to work. I thought it would. Yeah, and then you got these poking out the top here. That's why I didn't encompass this and left it out in the open, because of this. So, but we can't. I mean, I guess we could put it in roofing pieces, but it'd be a little weird. It's okay. We'll just leave it like it is. Yeah, that's pretty much the aluminum factory. All the little sections there. Oh, and I need to show you that one miner as well. So the rail line that comes in through here, since this is a dual rail line, it's not a bi-directional rail. It's only a single directional rail. It's the rails have to come in and then have to go out somewhere. They can't just go backwards on themselves. So we've got the two rails coming out. This is a bypass line, so you can still come this way, which trains are going to still end up coming this way, but then they can go around the factory without having to wait for other trains or anything like that. But the bi-directional rail does combine with this. And then here's our last and final miner. So our last bauxite miner, which gets power right there, which I pull power around like this, just until it gets past this, and then I pull it through to this side, and then there's the power runs along there, and I just kind of put up a bunch of supports so that the belt would follow the curve there. And then goes into there, and then it combines with that other miner. So this one is a 600, I think. Actually, I don't know. Let's go and find out. These are all Mark 3, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, this one's only a 300. So 300. So it's an. That's not what I wanted to do. I just pressed E and it just started mining for me. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. There's nowhere I can put this. I'll just have to delete it. Yeah, that works out there. So we did need to clear out our inventory anyway. I suppose that does remind me. But yeah, like I said, that's the factory. There's the smart splitters there. So the smart splitter down there pulls it into that one line and then it brings it along. The smart splitter here, but this smart splitter actually puts it into that one machine, make sure that machine's being fed first before anything else. And then it feeds it onto here if it needs. So that covers all of our bases. So this was the old aluminum factory up here. The one that Dragon built. Which did get us our aluminum sheets and our aluminum casings that we needed, so it was useful. But it's going to get removed, of course. So, sorry. Sorry. I worked hard. I'm sure he did. This factory, he put it together. He quickly put it together, and just so that we could get our aluminum sheets and our aluminum casings. So. And that did get me through to build this, monolith over here. And then to drop off my stuff, do need to put this in there, put that in there. I think that's it, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that works. Okay. And then we need to go over to that other train, and we need to actually delete it because that factory is done. And then on the construction train, I need to add probably another couple of cars. So it's still one train, I suppose. So I'll have to figure that out. Don't ask me why I tried to go in there. I don't know where I was going. Okay. Is that, see, we're probably going to need at least 2 more cars added onto this. Those would just be extras. But most of this train is empty. This train was to bring all the materials to this factory right here, so. And that's what it was. That's all it was for. Was just to bring the materials to here. That's also why it doesn't have an engine on the other side. Yeah, and as you can see, it actually moves a little bit easier than my other train. And the reason for that is because it... oh. Okay. Good old server stuff. That's not where I'm stopping. I'm just backing up to be safe. There's a little bit of rubber banding when it comes to trains and stuff. And I know the intersection looks like a mess in here. But, yeah, that's just so that trains... So basically the idea is the train coming in this way to pick up the aluminum sheets and casings would be able to turn around and get back out the same factory without having to take a long route to turn around as well. So same with the coal, same with the coal and the copper. That's pretty much the same. Which way are we gonna go? I think it's lagging a little bit because I couldn't change the signals. That's okay. Same with the coal and the copper, so then it could turn around there. The water train, however, does have to go all the way out because that's just where it's going. The water train cannot turn around from here. There is no way to work that in. I tried. I tried to get it to work and turn around from here, but there was just no way. Okay, so all the casings and all the pipes. So I do have a train car for pipes. So let me get this all transferred and get this train out of here and whatnot real quick. Alrighty, there we go. That train is now picked up, and then we've just got those 2 cars. I'm not putting the engine on the other end because these 2 cars are just extra. The train will still work just fine. Don't worry about the cable going through there. We actually need to back this up Back it up, back it up, back it up now. Because we need to redo this section right here. Because like I said, it is going to be a bridge, so... yeah. So now we need to basically we need to plan the route and get a straight enough piece to kind of connect in. That's how we need to do this. As well, so... How are we gonna do that? Because we need to build it to where it doesn't cover these. We might have to build 2 sections of bridges. See, there's the lake over there. Let's go blow up some nature real quick. I think we're gonna go this way, so... Just need to get rid of them trees. Same with those over there. Whoops, that went too far. Okay, get rid of this too. And that should work there. Okay. So then when we come down this stretch from up there, we can then split off from here to go and grab water over there. And we'll make a little loop that goes around that way and call it good. So then of course over there is going to be our coal. So we need to make sure we work in that as well. Make sure we work in a section that we can actually connect to. Let's see if we can find it here. Yeah, there we go. So it's 600 meters that way. So roughly... let's see. Yeah, roughly right about here-ish we'll work in. We're working a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down something. I don't have the rotors for that. That'll work. I'll just throw a smelter. It's useless. It's just going to be a landmarker so that I know roughly about where to put that, where to put the intersection here. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be making a bridge. I'm trying to decide. I think a concrete bridge would actually work best in this area, because concrete and trees and stuff actually go pretty well together, rather than steel. Yeah, just rather than steel. Because we've only got, let's see, for foundations, we've only got concrete, steel, and iron, basically. So that's basically the iron. I think concrete probably fits the best in this area, so. We've also got a water node here. We need to make sure not to cover that up as well. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we've got to find an angle that works best for both parties. Or for both parties. I don't think this one's going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoop out a bunch of different angles. This one might actually work. I don't like it though. I don't think it works well. This angle here. No, we're going to run into the cliff with that angle. I need to find a single angle here. I'm actually going to remove this rail. Just so I can put this down. See, right, it's about that way. Let's see. That one might work. Let's give it a test. This one looks promising. So then essentially this will be the bridge. Ooh. It comes awfully close. And we're on the right side of it, so... yeah, one less turn will probably do us. Yeah, okay. That's how I figure out angles for bridges and stuff, by the way. You just test them out. Just whatever looks good, test it out. If it doesn't work, delete it and try again. Trial and error. That's how most of my rails are built, trial and error. There's sometimes I'll build, I know you guys have seen it, I'll build train lines. I'll build it like 4 or 5 times before I finally, server, just give it a second. There we go. I'll build it 4 or 5 times, and then it won't work. Let's see. I need to... There we go. So I'll put a foundation there so I know which angle I tried. So yeah, this angle will probably work the best then. Alright, we'll give that angle a go. I'm actually going to give it a go from both sides, because I think this is going to be the one, so... and we'll use the... Ooh, you know what we could do? We could use the archway structure type. What I mean by that is the really thin archways that you sometimes see on train bridges. Pretty. I don't have a picture or anything like that, but basically the bridge it's got arches in it, but the arches are really skinny and really tall. They're like a foundation. Like on this game, they'd probably be about a foundation in width. They'd probably be a bit bigger in real life, but yeah. Okay, so this angle works much better. Just as long as we don't run into the cliff, I'm happy about that. Which we didn't, so that's actually good there. And of course, right here we'll put the intersection in. This is the best. Yeah, this is the best angle that we could do. Which is kind of unfortunate. I'm surprised that the other angle goes so far. Like the other angle, like of course, when you're going with an angle, the further you go out, the worse it gets. So it's just the way it is. And then from here, yeah, we'll keep going, and then we'll separate off. I might actually drop it down right here. Well, we're gonna have to actually. So basically, we'll do a corner right here. To kind of match up with that foundation down there, because he builds all of his foundations on the world grid. I'm going to check to make sure that's the case here as well. I always do. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he puts all of his stuff on the world grid. So I'm holding control. I can move my mouse around and it locks into the world grid. So yeah, and all of his are on the world grid. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, so we'll have to... I do like that it's kind of tucked away to the side as well, because then that's actually pretty nice. Just kind of keeps the train out of the way for most of it. So then what I'm going to do is we're going to go along and we're going to, of course, blow up all the nature that's in our way for the bridge, and we'll get that all cleared out. Okay, and now that the way is clear, we're going to play some music, of course. Now that the way is clear, I'm actually was thinking about moving it over a foundation. Okay. Stop. There we go. Sometimes when you jump, it thinks you double-click the mouse and it tries to fly. That just happens. Yeah, see, like there. I didn't press space. I didn't press space twice. It just did it. See, I'm thinking one more foundation over will probably that won't cover up anything. So, yeah, we'll just go one more foundation over. Whoops, hold on. We don't want to do that here. We actually want to get rid of all this because this is obviously 4 meters too high. But also, I was thinking this cliff. We might run into this cliff when we lower down. So. I was just like, well, we probably want to get away from that. But yeah, we'll put this on a big old bridge. Get rid of all this. Right here. Just like that. And we'll leave the original angled one. And then we're going to do a 2-meter thick bridge. Just 2 meters. Yeah, just 2 meters is all we'll need. So, and then I'm gonna bring it out here first. If the server will place it for me, thank you. It's just the way it is. And the other reason I was thinking about it was because, do you see how the way this curves right here? I am wondering if I curve this, I'm going to have to rebuild this intersection. If I curve this, will it... We're going to have to redo the angle on that intersection. Yeah, I'm going to have to rebuild that intersection completely. if we want this to work. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. It's unfortunate, but it has to be done if we want to get this angle in the way we want it, which I do. Oh, dang it though! I just built this. I like this whole section here. Is there any way? If I move it closer, no, it's too far over. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, just the way I built this intersection, unfortunately. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, it's still... Yeah. Damn. But what if I move it half a meter over? Just like there. Okay, well that still turns it. And if I tried to straighten it up, what's going to happen? Yeah, is this going to S-curve? And I don't want that S-curve in there. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, it's just I don't want to spend an hour rebuilding this entire like wall section here. Just so that we can get the angle we want. So we'll just have to go with it. That's how it goes sometimes. But if I hadn't built that intersection completely, then it would have been much better. But that's, like I said, that's how it goes. Okay, so now we just got to work out the closest we can get before we need to build from the bridge. Okay, yeah, that's too close. So it's S-curving because we're too close. Okay, so what if we go, instead of there, we go here? No, it's still S-curving. And of course, the music. Like I said, I just need to get the track. I could probably find it. So there is probably where we want. Because I still want it to kind of curve. Yeah, that's still too close. What if we move it there? No. We can move it there, though. And that will work. And obviously we can't put this on the world grid, because look how far the world grid is off from our angle. That's why we can't do world grid. Okay. So then what we'll do is right there, it looks like. Okay, and is this... Yeah, okay. That's exactly where we want that. I'm going to delete this cable for the moment, because it's in my way. Okay, so that's going to be the start of our bridge. So we'll have to finish building out this way. Okay, let's get it straight. So we'll put in a bracer track here, just to kind of tie that in. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to have to rebuild this, so we're going to back this train up back into the station. If it'll let me out. Good old server. It's still kind of S-curves. Well, I guess it S-curves from this one. This one it's not gonna, so... Yeah, so basically what we have to do is we're going to have to probably Yeah, it's probably going to be too sharp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from this connection here. There we go. Oh, and then my backpack glitched out, or my hover pack glitched out. So I just have to swap it, and we're back to flying. Okay, is this signal working? That signal is working. This signal is working, and this path signal is also working. Okay, just making sure the intersection's intact, which we can also check by grabbing one of these. Doesn't look like the intersection's intact. It's a little bugged out. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It works. Wonder if I can... Can I grab that? Got it. There. And then we can just get rid of this tower entirely. There we go. It's not the greatest way to make it work, but it works. Okay. And then we grab this. Oh, well, we build our abrasive track first. Would it be better if it was closer? It probably would be better if it was closer. Hold on. So we'll rebuild that again. So if we put this here instead. Just like that. That will work better. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a little nicer. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, and we'll place that back. Okay. Intersection is still not there. That's okay. Like I said, just a wee bit bugged. Then we removed the two bracer rails. Okay, so now that we know where our bridge is going to start, what we are going to do... I'm trying to figure out... I think a full foundation will probably be the spot between the two. Yeah. So we'll go vertical with that, all the way down. Just like that. Okay, so I found the audio track. So we're just gonna keep it on loop. Hopefully it's not too loud. Actually, I might turn it down just a wee bit. That's a little better. That way you guys can barely hear it, but it's there. You know, it's in the background. That kind of stuff. But yeah. So now we can go ahead and fly around and we don't have to worry about the music anymore. So we'll leave this on a single foundation, just like that. And then what we'll do... Actually, no, this would be half foundation. Yes. I remember now. Okay. I think it'd be half foundation anyway. If we go to foundation, we scroll down to this piece right here. Yes. Because it doesn't... That's right. Okay. So then we'll default it to that. So this is what I mean by archways. I think it'll look good like this. Oop. Got a little bit of lag going on. Come on. There we go. Alright, then we'll go foundations, half meter. It's going to be half meter start, and then we just vertical that into the ground. And then the next one, we just got to make sure we get the faces correct. Okay, just like that. Alright, and yeah, that looks good. I like it. Okay. So here's what we're going to do then. Do I have... I might have to grab some beams. If we're going to blueprint this so I can go a little faster. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a while. But yeah, I think we need... what was it for the blueprints? For the blueprinter? It was blueprint designer. Yeah, steel beams is what I needed. Okay. I know steel beams were part of it. I just didn't know. I didn't remember what else. I never do. There we go. Steel beams. Do it like that. Ooh, jeez. Did you see that lag? Anybody else see that? A little nutty. Let's go foundations. We'll just bring it out. I don't remember how big. Oh, the blueprint is a 4x4, isn't it? Okay. And then special blueprint designer. It's gonna be hard to do it up here in the tree, but that's okay. Just as long as nothing else is inside the grid. That's why I was gonna place up there, but then I'm like, the machines are gonna be inside there, and then it's gonna be all weird, and I don't know if that's gonna do anything, and I don't really want to mess with it. So, okay, so the only thing I want to start out with is this first. I think that's the correct direction. No, this is the correct direction. Okay. So we're gonna go with 2. Yeah, we'll just go with 2, and then we'll complete the legs from there. How many legs was it roughly? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll go 3. I mean, we could go 4, I suppose. Vertical. Yeah, we'll go 4. Why not? Okay, and then on top of that, we want this here. Yeah, I've been trying to remember to use blueprints more often, because blueprints are actually pretty damn handy when you're building stuff like this. They make things go much faster. Also, I messed this up. I just realized that. Okay, hold on. There we go. 4. 4. Ah, these are backwards. It always places them backwards, and I hate that. I hate when the game auto rotates for me. It's like, leave it the way I had it, okay? I know of a few other games that do that as well, and it's only with these pieces. The rest of them stay rotated, so I don't understand. And sometimes it does stay rotated, so that's even weirder. You know, you're a little more irritating there. Oh, this is working out great with the audio. Heck yeah. So yeah, whenever I play on the server, I'm just going to play this audio instead. Since the radio isn't working in the server. There we go. And then like that. The tree will be in the way, but the tree won't be in the blueprint, luckily. Imagine. Could you imagine if the tree would be in the blueprint too? Like, what the heck? Okay, then foundations. Then we only got to build a few bits and bobs. Oh. How did that get so far off key there? Or out of whack there. Weird. Guess I wasn't paying attention enough. Okay, and then let's just make it easier on us as well. So. Is that the correct direction? See, auto-rotated again. That time the auto-rotation was good, but I rotated around not expecting it to auto-rotate. And it auto-rotated anyway. Okay, so then on top of here, obviously this is going to be the foundation. Because it's on vertical. Okay. And then the other thing I'm going to do is we're going to go walls. And we're going to do that and that. So then we have a little bit of a railing. There we go. That'll work just like that. Okay. I think that's all I want to do. I'm not going to put walls on anything else. This will just be good enough. Cool. And then we'll do, I don't know what kind of bridge these are called. I'm just going to call it an arch bridge. Well, actually, concrete arch. Concrete small arch. Yeah, that works. Yeah, concrete small arch bridge. And then we need to select an icon for it. I don't think we have a proper... I don't want to change the color. I don't think we have a proper icon for that. I wish you could take an image and then it'd put it into a little icon. That would be really cool. And then it puts it into a little icon. It takes your images that you have saved on your computer and it puts it into little square icons. That would be cool. No, I don't want to do those kind of icons. I guess we'll just do I mean, it is rail, so we'll put in a rail. Yeah. Select image. Yeah, and then yeah, save blueprints. 400 concrete. That's actually not that bad. I've done way worse. And then of course we'll clear the designer so we can get our stuff back, which I don't know why the inventory system matters, or why they decided to implement the inventory system into the blueprinter. I never did understand that, but that's just the way they decided to do it. Like, it just, there's too many steps in that, so. Okay, so now that we've got that section, or that piece, we are then going to go ahead and start putting in the blueprint. So we grab our bridge. I have a couple others in there as well. Look at this. And then we just got to get it placed. I had power there for a second. Oh dear. Oh, this is not gonna work. I should not have put it on 4. I should have put it on 3. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's like, unless I can get it down far enough to where I can nudge it. Nope. Ugh. That is annoying. Because the blueprint wants to put it there, and I don't want to put it there. And I can't lock it in place and move it down, can I? No. That's the other thing they need to include, is the nudge going up and down. Which I don't know why they didn't do that. It's like you can nudge from side to side on the X and Y axis, but never the Z axis. Well, sometimes on the Z axis, but it's only a few pieces that allows that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it down far enough. Okay, let's try this again. I had to rebuild it completely from scratch. Also, I'm still... Apply? There we go. It's like I'm still editing. So at least then... Oh, what? 1, 2... 1... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Yeah, that did not save properly. What? I can't put that there. I don't understand why it's... Okay. I don't know why it didn't save. It works, though. Yeah, that is a bit weird that it didn't save, but yeah, hopefully. So all we need is a starting point anyway. Once we have the starting point, that's fine. then it should work the rest of the way. Okay, come on. Over here, over here! Okay. I guess this way? There we go. Yeah, I thought it just screwed me or something, you know? This is like, what the hell? I just rebuilt it from scratch, and now I guess just the whatever thing is just broken. So what we do is we put it onto blueprint. Yeah, see how it says it's taller, but watch this if I place it. What the hell is that? That is a little bit strange. But hey, look at that. We're placing like hours worth of work in minutes, basically. So yeah, we just keep placing it. And now that we have a blueprint, we put it in blueprint mode, it'll just snap. So then we can just go along. Saves me hours worth of work, almost. Maybe an hour or two worth of work. Oh, can't afford, we're out of concrete. Yeah, look at this massive bridge though already. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Okay. I did accidentally remove that power there. That's okay. So then from here we'll just use the rest of our concrete real quick. And that's the power of blueprints. I love blueprints, man. Well, kind of. It depends on the day, I suppose. It does depend on what I'm feeling that particular day, I guess. Okay. Oh, we need to turn that on to zoop mode. So I'm just going to fill this in here. Just go as far as I can over and call it good there. And same with this one. Oh, we're out of concrete. Completely now. Completely out of concrete now. Alright. That's why we got the train. The construction train. Just gotta finish placing this and it should be all good to go from there. It does still S-curve a little bit, but it's very... Of course, it's... Good old server, man. I like doing the rail supports like this with these things. It's expensive, but man, it's kind of worth it, though. And I do like it. So then we're going to use the outside. If you're filling it in, like I'm getting ready to do here, always do the outside always do the outside. So we'll place it on default, and then we just, yeah, if you do the outside of the curve, then you won't have any gaps. And look at that. It's almost like it was meant to be this way. There are a few weird spots in here and some glitchiness, but otherwise it's all solid, which looks really nice, I think. Yeah, and then we just run our stuff down this way. I might move those signals once I get the rail placed, but yeah, we just take this and we go as far as we can. Looks like we're almost out of pipe. Yeah, we're out of pipe. Oh, the rail track's too long anyway. So then we'll go to there, I guess. Do I have enough to place? I do have enough to place. Just enough pipe to place that. Yeah, because I put up all my beams and pipes, for the most part. I did put those all up already, so let's go grab some more. But since we've built the rail, we could do like they did in the olden days. Oh, you know, get teleported backwards like 150 feet, and then not being able to get inside the train. There we go. Server's bad today. What the heck? And I'm the only one on it, so I don't understand. Might be my connection. That's okay. Okay, so very nice. And then up here, we'll grab our pipe. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll work for now. You don't really need that much. It's cheap. Rails are actually pretty darn cheap, which I love. I hope they do not change the cost of rails, because the cost of rails is it's cheap enough that it makes trains viable. If they get any more expensive, then trains going long distances isn't viable anymore, just because of how expensive it is. If you know what I mean. Okay, so that works there. And then somewhere around here, we're going to have an intersection. We said roughly here. I don't have any power here. Yeah, I might run a rail down to that again, just to get power over there. Which shouldn't be too hard. We just pull from here. And then we just connect. There we go. And that'll be a temporary connection. But then we have the ability of flight right here as well, because the rails, they carry power and allows your hover pack to be used. Okay, and what I'm thinking is we use our blueprint again, but this time we rotate it. Just I guess wherever, or oh, heck, a creature's in the way. Where? I have no idea. There must be a creature underneath the rails here somewhere. But yeah, I do want to move it over a foundation, I think. 1, 2, 2. Which way do we want to go? Probably this way. 1, 2. Oh. You can't move it a full foundation, which is kind of annoying. I might have to go normal mode for this. And again, my grievances with the blueprint not being able to be nudged over after a certain distance. Kind of annoying. We could fill in this section. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just screw it. Well, don't screw it, but we'll just place it. And then what we'll do is we'll just remove these pieces here, if we can. Make this a solid piece. Yeah. There we go. Oop. That too. And foundations. Drag those over there. I don't have power here. Oh. Because the rail's not down this far. That makes sense. There we go. And we didn't end up running into that cliffside like I was worried about, so happy about that as well. And then we'll remove the walls here. I don't want these glitching in there, so. Okay, we'll have to remove this as well. Just so that we can corner that. We're going to have to get rid of these arches. Just to kind of, what do you call it? Just to kind of smooth this in, I guess. Kind of blend it, essentially. We rotate this 45 degrees. Right there. Do it like that. Oh, come on. Give me my connector. There we go. I want to vertical that. And these are the simple way to do these kind of corners. We're going to have to slide that over. There we go. Yeah, same with this one. We'll have to slide that over. There we go, that's fine. I might rebuild this side of it. There we go. Perfect. And of course we grab the wall. I thought I locked it in place there. Just like that. Let's see if I can fix this. Sometimes you can. You can fix those from glitching. Oh, that's glitching even more. Let's grab this one, put it there. There we go. It's like you can help it anyway, sometimes just by placing it. They were supposed to offset themselves when you did place them and overlap them like that, but didn't seem to have worked. 2, 3, 4. Vertical. Yeah, I think what they need to do is they need to talk to the Valheim team to figure out how to do that. Yeah, because the Valheim team, they figured it out. Sometimes you will still get glitching, but you can overlap stuff right on top of it, and it usually doesn't glitch. It'll just pick. It'll pick a. Pick a texture to be on top rather than having two textures fighting over it. And there we go. Okay, so then we pull this one. Hold on. We might have to redo this specifically. I grab this. 1, 2. Nope, it's gonna go back 1. Okay. It's gonna go that way, and then that way, just like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it clips in. I'm gonna have to do a bigger section. I thought that would have been enough, but I guess not. Oh, you know what it was? It was because oops. It was because I brought them in. Let me fix those real quick. Okay, I just decided to do this instead. Architecture, foundations, big pillar foundation. Now just throw a center. Oops. Actually, I want to zoom that down. And we go roughly there, and then roughly there. And call it a day. And it works. It does work. Yeah, the walls won't be able to continue along there. And there's nothing I can do about that either. Unless I put in foundations and then try to work the walls in, and yeah, it's just too much of a hassle. So I'm just gonna do that. So 1, 2, See, we're going to remove this one. And then connect it here. And grab this one. Connect it there. And then 1, 2. Oops, wrong one. I have to grab that one. There we go. Then grab it just like that. Then we'll go 1, 2, 2. And we do the cross pieces. And there's our intersection. And then we need some computers and some circuit boards. I think we have the circuit boards. Yeah, we have the circuit boards. We just need a couple of computers here. Oh, the computers are going to be way back here. Because usually with the rail construction train, I'm not usually using the computers, so just grab a bit of those. I'm also going to grab this and this, and a couple of these, maybe one of these. Call it a day. There, just for the sake of my inventory. And then we go back over here. And transport, path signal. Oh, we need copper sheets. I forgot. I forgot about the copper sheets. I put all my copper sheets up because those are usually used for piping, so for liquid piping. It's a little bit of a weird building, isn't it? But it is interesting. Like, what the heck's going on there? Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, we'll grab a couple stacks of copper sheets too. Maybe. Oh wait, no, I'm already carrying like a bunch of plastic. Because I couldn't fit it all. Alright. Oh, that almost worked. Oh my gosh, look at that. That was unplanned. Even though this rail's not going to stay here. That's still pretty funny that that worked out like that. It's like, it works. It works. Alright, so then path signal. Same with this one. We'll add a little extra. Actually, you know, why don't I just do the blueprint? Because I'm gonna do the blueprint anyway. So change that to blueprint mode. Even though it's not showing correctly. Oops, not my mic. Okay. And we'll just grab a length here. This is just so that we can put in the signals, because you can't put the signals on there if the rails aren't in place. Same with this. We'll have to continue this blueprint here. As you can see, the blueprint is completely off, but give it a second to build. There it is. I don't know why it's broken, but it is. And probably one more. There we go. Like that. Beautiful. Looks like it does look good. Kind of want to remove that and then move this backwards here, which we can do if we change it to blueprint mode. And then we delete the actual blueprint itself. Then change it from non-blueprint mode. Then we just remove this. Just like that. And then we change it back to, or do we go back to the blueprint? And then of course we have to place it. I think that's, yeah, that's one too high. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it like that. I might not be able to. Because it's going to end up... It's going to end up a foundation too high because it doesn't match the grid. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's going to end up being too high. Unless I could place it on the bottom of something. If I could figure out how tall... Or... Actually... That might actually work. I haven't played that much with blueprints. If we do that, and then we grab the blueprint, place it on the bottom. Okay, we'll have to extend that out a little bit further. And we'll have to maneuver it a little bit. Why is it lower? Oh, because it's... Okay. Yeah, that's probably not going to place correctly. Alright. So then what we'll do is we'll go... that high. I don't know if this is going to work. Oops. Turn that on to zoom mode. Okay. Yeah, because it factors in the walls as well. Hit H on that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I think that's where I want it, right? Yeah. That is where I want it. Oh, sweet. Okay, and that looks much closer. I mean, it's not quite the same, but it does look much closer. And do these land? They do land, okay. Ooh, but it's one foundation lower. How did that happen? How did that happen? I don't understand how that is one foundation lower than the actual track. Okay. Oh, jeez. Don't understand how that happened, but I guess we'll have to replace it again. I know I raised it up a meter, or, 1 meter, so... That's okay, though. Quick, we can just delete the blueprint, try again, which I love that, by the way. Such an awesome feature. Okay. I can't see. There we go. Alright. Oop. Yeah, we'll have to place it back here. Figuring out these damn blueprints sometimes gets a little irritating. We could put that there and then do the whole foundation deal. Actually, no, that would run everything off the rails. Okay, let's see. Haha, off the rails. All right, is that correct now? That is correct, I think. Looks correct. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just a little bit of fumbling around in the dark, and we managed to figure it out. Okay, we will have to delete these walls, though. There's no debating that. That is okay. And then that looks much... Actually, that's exact. Nice. That is exactly what we wanted. Look at that. Yeah, that looks better. Hey, and that it almost worked for that. Huh? Okay, perfect. All right, and we didn't have to remove anything, so that's good. Now back to this here. We'll place these as far as they can go. And then I always back up just a little bit shorter. Okay. So then that works there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't think I'm going to go any further with the bridge. I think from here we're going to figure out how to... Yeah, it might be a little too long actually, but we need to figure out how to get down there. I might even back it up one more, you know? Because this did end... Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It did end kind of where I needed it to. Yeah, I think I'm going to back it up on... yeah, we'll back it up one, because I'm going to turn. I'm going to try to land my rail right about there-ish. And then what we'll do is we'll put the train station, we'll shift, we won't shift this over, but we'll shift the train station itself over to here, because it's going to be a 5-car train, so we're going to need the room anyway. We'll see how that works out, but we'll put the rail to here for now, and then that will get us that. Okay. Oh, whoops. Now that we've got that, we can finish this up. And then transport block signal there, and there. And then that isolates that it's this into an intersection. Okay, perfect. Alright. And what I am going to do is I am going to delete some rail here. Oh, I'm in blueprint mode. I was like, why can't I select it? And then if we ever do put a train station here, we'll put it on that side, on the east side of it, and then maybe we'll hook into this. We'll put another intersection right here, and we can hook in if we need to. That's an if. And doesn't this look so much better? It just looks so much better than a freaking than this squirrely little rail that kind of goes through the area. Alright, so now to decide if I want to go this way with the rail or if I want to continue this way to get the water. Because we need both coal and water, so I mean we might as well go for the coal, because the coal is closer. Okay. So then we just keep we just keep on keeping on. I'm hitting the Q key, nothing's happening. Give it a second. There we go. Change that to, yep, blueprint mode. I might have to reload the game if I want to fix that. At least it butts it right up against it. That is pretty nice. Oh, and then I'm out of concrete. We can bring the train a little closer now too. We'll bring it into this intersection here. I like a good, nice, straight level rail. Doesn't everybody like a good, nice, straight level rail? Especially through an area like this, I could definitely see a real rail company just building a bridge. Oh, there's some Caterium right there. Just because of the fact that it's just because of the fact that how it's so crazy. Just build a rail straight across. Alright, and then concrete. I'll take that much concrete because it's going to go pretty quick. And then once the bridge is in place, then I'll remove all the trees. Blueprints, rail. It's the way it's being placed. It's funny. Okay, around here somewhere is supposed to be my coal. Guess we'll scan for coal. Still this way quite a ways, huh? At least we got the bridge. Oh man, it is a ways over here. Oh geez, man. I'm glad I got that bridge going, because that would have been a nightmare to try and follow the landscape. It can be done, but man, is it could be crazy. Yeah, there we go. This is the little pool.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Control Figure.
Oh yeah?
I have taken ill and
We got a normal node here. Normal's about all I need.
say that the only remedy is
But there is another coal node over here that we're also going to grab. Which is right there. Another normal node. There we go. Okay, yeah. So then we just got to get the bridge over here. Can't even see it from here, man. There's so much jungle to go through. It's insane. My bridge is here somewhere. Hello? Where the heck is my bridge? Oh, there you... Oh, Jesus, floating. We'll have to fix that. We might make another blueprint for, like, extra. And then we can just snap it to the bottom. We'll go, like, 3. That'll probably fit that. I mean, it's only a small section. I might just build it, but anyway, we'll get the bridge in place here, at least as far as we can take it. Okay, that's about as far as we can take the bridge. We're gonna have to... I might move the bridge over. I haven't gotten to placing the other pieces yet, but I might move the bridge over to match this. It's like if we can get the bridge to match this over here, it probably would be much easier. And then we can go down that way. Good thing I haven't gotten rid of the trees yet. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do then is I'll just blueprint over until we get it to the desired location. I didn't know exactly what I was going to be in for, so... That's roughly the spot that I want it. Maybe one more over. Actually, you know what? Let's delete half of this blueprint. We'll have to place it normally, but hopefully we can get it placed. Blueprints, arch bridge. Alright, so... Yeah, we'll place it as a blueprint, and then... Yeah, you can't move it that last one, it's so annoying. I have to place it normally. I don't know why they decided to put limitations in the nudge. I don't see the reason for that. But, yeah, their game. As I often say, it is their game, they can do what they want, but at the same time, it doesn't, can't stop me from complaining about it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, damn it, that would have been perfect. Would have been right in the middle of this hill, I think. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? Why don't I just go to this side of it? It's like I should be able to place it. It's hard to see if that's actually correct or not, if that's the correct height. Actually, it might be. Oh, it placed it halfway in. Wait, did it rotate it too? What the heck? I thought that looked a little strange. What the... Am I just imagining that? No, I am not. It's... What the f... Why did that rotate like that? That is weird. I don't think I've ever seen that bug before. Okay, is that where we want it? No, probably not, huh? Well, the blueprint's off, actually. No, that's too high, I think. Yeah, I think that's too high. Wait, yeah, that's too high. Damn it! I was hoping that would have worked. What we might have to do... Come on. There we go. So we might have to go back this way. To where the blueprint is hovering. There we go. I like that you can sample blueprints too. That's pretty good. Okay, so 2... Was it here? I mean, I know that's not exactly where we want it, but we can't move it over a full foundation, which is really annoying. I think it was here. What I'm going to do is hit the H key. Then... Actually... Change that from blueprint mode. Is it the correct height? I think that might be. Yeah, it looks like it. Oops. Okay, so we want it to end up, yeah, right there. Okay. It's like, good thing I hadn't placed anything else yet. I think that's correct. That looks correct. Looks like the correct height. Yep, that is correct. Okay. So then, change that to blueprint mode. Alright, let's see where this lands. Hopefully it is where we want it. Looks like it is. Yep, that is where I want that. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Perfect. Alright. So then I'll have to go along and I'll have to remove all the other bridges and then continue with this bridge across the jungle. Alrighty then, that did take me a moment, but I did manage to get it done. So back to this. Yeah, we got that all done, all the way down, and I got the bridge and everything cleared for everything. The one thing I haven't done, don't worry, the train goes all the way, but the one thing I haven't done is do, oh jeez. Where'd I get the belt from? There's no belts near here. I don't know how I got that. Alright, and then, yeah, we'll just zoop these. They'll have to be built by hand, but that's okay. Because I'm too lazy to make another blueprint. That's alright, though. At least the bridge will be done. I have to go vertical now. Just so we can get the proper clearances a little bit more of a distance to the bottom, but that's okay. Alright. At least the auto rotation here is good. Because then I don't have to rotate it manually. This might take a little longer than I was anticipating. Alrighty then. Very nice. Actually still kind of works. I'm not going to keep it, but it is funny that it still kind of worked out. Now, the unfortunate thing is these red bushes, you can't get rid of them, so hopefully they'll fix that in the future. I think what happened is when they were put, because these are new, these red bushes, they're kind of a new asset, I think. At least I haven't used them anywhere outside of the red forest or whatever it's called, the bamboo forest. Yeah, this is what it's called, bamboo forest, yeah, whatever. But yeah, these red bushes here, when they placed them elsewhere, I think they forgot to tick the little brush option that said destructible. At least that's what it seems like. Because I know that I've done a little bit of map editing in the past. Just a tiny bit. I have no experience almost. You wouldn't even consider that experience in map editing, but I did it for SnowRunner, and there was an option on some of the objects that said destructible or dynamic. I think it was the option, which meant they could be destroyed, moved and destroyed. Okay, I think we're going the right way. Yep. Okay. Yeah, because we need to head down here. But now that the bridge is complete, now we just got to build the train station as well. So that's fun. Look at him skating along over there. Very nice. Yeah, this is a nice high bridge, and it's still not high enough, technically. It's like we still need to go higher in order to make it all the way up there. Watch it, we're going to stop almost, and we're going to zoom backwards. Oh, we moved a little bit backwards. Okay. Sweet. So now we just got to build a train station up here, which I have done it before. It's a little bit tight in this section, but it's still, it can be done. I might have to build it at an angle from the bridge. I was going to build it with the bridge, but we're going to end up running into that cliffside right there. So let's go ahead and clear out some plants and some enemies. Come here. I needed to reload. There we go. I like that it makes the, when you hit something, it makes the sound. Like the old Call of Duties. I think they still do that, but yeah, I just remember back in the good old Xbox days. We're talking, I know that they already made they made a Modern Warfare 2, which I think is funny. Even though they already had a Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, the first Modern Warfare 2 after Modern Warfare. The first Modern Warfare 2, that's the one I played a lot. Back when I was a wee lad in high school. I was in high school. Yeah, a friend got me into that because we were playing Halo. Yeah, that's the sound it would make when you hit something from, or you get a headshot or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah. I see back in the wee old days. I know that there's people a lot older than me. Okay, so we're going to, we want it, yeah. It's gonna have to be that angle, because this angle isn't gonna be right. So it's going to have to be roughly that angle right there. I remember building we built this one in. Let's see, this might not be tall enough. Yeah, it's not gonna be tall enough for this rock here. That's okay. We can build the structure of it, and then figure it out from there. Or build the bottom structure of it, and then build it up an amount of concrete. I've wasted a lot of concrete. We're gonna have to go back and get more concrete. Because, geesh. I mean, I could buy it. I suppose I do have the tickets, but I really don't want to buy concrete. But at the same time, I'm like, well, we are very, very far away from where the concrete is right now. Didn't I just got rid of these guys. Reload. Right in the ass. Hey, get out of here. I could just get rid of all these. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Server. Server! Server! There we go. I was thinking we were gonna come back and I was gonna be dead. It has happened. Okay. Then we gotta get rid of all this nature. I like how I blow it up over here and that tree just disappears. It's because they all have a hitbox too. I suppose it didn't really matter that I blew up that nature because I was going to cover it in concrete anyway. Default, zoop. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into a glass. Kind of a glass walkway-ish, something like that. Okay. Or not glass walkway, sorry. What am I thinking? A glass roof. I'm going to have to blow up that tree. Sorry. Goodbye, tree. And I'm like covering up this water. It's okay. There we go. Let me up. Get out of here. It's like BB pellets to him. This is the farthest we can go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That is correcto mundo. Something like that. I don't know. It's not Spanish. I know. Alright. We have to destructicate that tree. There you go. Bye-bye. Okay. So then we need a 15, is it? We have 10 here, so 5. 5. 5. 5. And 5. And 5. Okay. Something like that. And we're gonna have to get rid of this tree too. I don't want the leaves and wood and stuff to go into my inventory, so it's just like I'd rather just destroy it. Alright. So then train station. Train station. We are going to need frames here in a minute. I think I might build... We'll build a couple more this way. Like 1 and 2. I've got to get rid of another tree. And another tree. Okay, then we'll fill in the bottom in a minute. I just need to get the foundation right. The reason I'm going so far this way is because I want the I want it to kind of line up. So we don't want it on this one. We want it on this one here. I think, anyway. Do we want it clear to the front? No, we want one foundation. No, that's the reason I do that. Okay. So, right there. Oop! I hit Q. Dang it! I had that where I wanted it. Okay, there we go. We might have to rebuild this again, but... and go, freight platform. We're gonna end up loading on this side, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And that's the reason I do 15. Actually, I should be doing 14, but it's okay. Then we'll load on this side, and then the train could be on this side. And then we're gonna go all the way there, and we're gonna come back. Gonna loop around. Go away. Oh, jeez. Keep running. Every now and again, gotta plink them a few times. Give them a little plinky plink. I actually want to move this over one. Just for the hell of it, I suppose. I mean... Oh, you know what I've been doing? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do it from here. Okay. No, that's fine. It's going to be a little bit awkward for the train rail down there. Just a wee bit awkward. Let's see. Okay, we'll put the rail in place at least. Now we got to figure out how to get this rail down there. So then, I mean, we could just... No. I kind of wanted a bit more... Go away! Stop coming this way! Foundations. I wanted to build a more controlled kind of lift, I guess you could say. So I guess what we could do is we could try from here and see. We'll go 1 meter, of course, 1 meter lift. Ooh, that was close. Actually, that might be right on the money. No. Oh, it's 1 meter short. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that works too. Thank you. Okay, foundations, 1 meter lift. Actually puts it almost right where I want it anyway. Okay. And I know that I realize that we're going to have to angle it off at some point, but I did want... It's actually perfect for this. Okay. So then what we'll do is we'll stop them... How many up? Like 10? I guess however many, let's see, foundations. We'll do this by archways. How about that? Okay, so we're going to go that one and that one. So then I just need to figure out where the baseline is. Okay, no, that ain't going to work. At least not right here, anyway. We'll do 2 meters instead. Okay. There we go. And there'll be little tiny archways. Okay, so then from there, now we have to build this one by hand, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. So what you do is you do that. And then we step it up. Like that. There it is. It's getting stuck in there. Like, no! Could stop there. Yeah, then that gives a decent amount of curve room for lift and stuff like that. Because we know it's already at a 1 meter slope. That's why I did the 1 meter ramps all the way up there, so that I could figure out, and that's that way I can get as close as possible to the same amount. So when it does curve... Okay. We do gotta go down here and finish this, of course. And then... So we're gonna go vertical with these. Oh, you're gonna be a pain in the butt, aren't you? Okay. And this one we can just go zoop. There we go. And then the next one... I'm not worrying about the nature here, because it's not really... It's just kind of bushes and stuff, and it's alright if it grows in the arches and stuff like that. It really doesn't matter. There we go. And then we don't have to do that to the rest of them. Okay, and then to continue this, what we have to do is we have to go walls. We're gonna have to get rid of this wall here, I think. Because we gotta put it like that, yeah. Get rid of this wall, put that like that. And then we'll just, we'll just zoop it down. Is it gonna let us? Oh. It's not gonna let us. Oh, if I do it like that, it will. Okay. And then from here, it'll all be curves. Yeah, then we go like that. That. That worked there. It doesn't want to work on this side. Like right there for some reason. It's weird. Okay, and then back to walls, 1 meter ramp. And we'll just put default on this one, obviously. Because if we try to zoop it, it'll just go straight across. It won't, it's not like it's not like the actual ramps where they'll go upwards with it. Can't see. Okay. On this side. It's completely stopped because if I try to place it while I'm running, it'll place it somewhere I don't want it. Alright. And then if we come up here, now we've got the railing going up the hill as well. So then we'll bring it, we have to bring it probably all the way. Actually not sure. Maybe not. Yeah, then it's sort of S-curves. This one's going to be the pain in the butt one, because it's so much further away. I don't even know if the game's going to let me do that. Oh, it did. But it's also clipping. Yeah, we might have to build, or we might have to... Ugh. Okay, I got it. It's... Ooh, no, that's gonna be a pain in the butt, though. No. We'll have to move, We'll have to move this back one. Or, sorry, this back one. We have to move this one back one. Yeah. In order to do what I want to do to it. Okay. That's a pain in the ass. Alright, give me all this back. Give me this. I want to leave this here for the moment. I mean, dang it. Okay. So I'm going to move this in one, and that's going to stop there. And we're going to do that. And that should still connect. Oh wait, no, we need to move this back one foundation. Derp a derp. That's kind of the whole reason I removed it. Okay. Wait, what? Whoa, I was like, wait a minute, what the heck just happened? It's like, I could have swore that I deleted that. I was like, am I going crazy? The freaking server's gaslighting me into thinking I'm insane. I mean, we all know it's true, but, you know, come on, man. Okay. And I also decided on transport, I also decided to move this train station over even further. So we're gonna center it there. And then we'll just connect to it directly. Ooh, yeah, that's not gonna let us. Definitely not gonna let us. Okay. Just because of how far it is over. So this one is right there. That's even further back. Yeah, it's not going to let me go right there. So we'll just move it over here. Move it over one foundation. Let's see if that'll let us. It will let us do that. Okay. I'm just looking for slope changes here. It looks like the slope does change a wee bit on that side. What about this side? This side curves even harder. Yeah, the slope. Well, it's not too bad, but I suppose it'll work. Yeah, I suppose it'll work. Oh, and then I almost forgot. Walls upside down 1 meter. I did want to place these, and I just remembered just now looking at it. Makes it look a little nicer. Just gotta be careful how you're placing it. Yep, right there. See, I clicked and moved at the same time, but I think I moved slightly earlier. So what it did was it moved it up. Yeah, it's like maybe it's best just not to move at all. There we go. Okay. It does work though. The slope does work. For that specific spot. Of course, we could move it. We could move this back a little bit. Yeah, that might be a better idea, actually. It's like if we move this back to... Actually... No, we can't do that. Where it's at is fine. We can't do that because of the archway. I was going to move it to the edge, and I was like, no, then it's going to curve into even harder, and then it's just going to be a pain in the ass. And yeah, we'll just leave it. It's fine. And then foundation or structure. We want to place these down. So these ones are pretty easy. The curve, it does curve on this side first, so we'll start on this end. Of course, I forgot to zoom it. I'm just overlapping that a little bit. Okay, now it's going to start curving on this side. Okay, that works there. And try to get this as close as we can get it. Okay, there we are. I'll do that on this side now. Oops, a little bit of lag there. Good old server issues, man. Yeah, they said after 1.0, they're going to work on server-specific issues, dedicated server issues. But they're so close to 1.0 right now that they don't want to split. They're not split focusing anymore. The company's coming together. So, well, it's coming together in the sense that yeah, they're no longer doing experimental branch and early access branch. That they're merging together to do just one branch and then get the game finished. So she's like, oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so now we want to do transportation. So this is now 14. Yep, that's now 14. Okay. It'll work. Whatever it is, it'll work. Alright, freight platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Perfecto. Yep, then we just pull this to the end. Just like that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, because I moved the... Oh, because I moved the freight... Oh, I see. I see where I messed up. But if I move that back that far, I'm going to run out of room here. Okay. Well, that can stay where it is. You don't have to move that. But basically what I'm trying to get me to do, or what I'm trying to get me to do, I should say, is we move this into here. Just like that. And then we have it in that far. We'll have to put down the train station first. Okay, it's like I see what I was trying to do now. It's just, I don't know if it's going to work. Okay. So basically we're moving back 2 foundations rather than 1. think anyway. No, that wouldn't make any sense of what I was trying to do. Okay. So, yeah, just like that. Alright. Then we have this little pool of water, I guess. Yeah, that's going to complicate things a little bit, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that puts everything back on the grid like it's supposed to, or like we like it. So then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this over here. I wish I could just do that, and the game would just figure it out for me. That'd be pretty cool, but that ain't gonna happen. So what we gotta do is gotta put out some foundations. Yeah, see what I mean by we're gonna run out of room here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn from here. We're gonna have to go out and get it to work. So how many foundations do we have to move over? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's figure that out. Figure that out first. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I get this to match up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you got to move over. We just got to S-curve it over one foundation. Okay. So then how close can I be? Or basically, how much runway do we need to S-curve? 2 foundations? No, that's too close. Okay, 3 foundations. Okay, 3 foundations will work. Alright. Okay, then that tells me 1, 2, and 3. That's actually just about where we want it. And then... actually, no, that's not where we want it. That's too close. Actually, no. Did that... Ooh, man. Ooh, that train almost touches the cliffside. Look at that. But it does clear it. It does clear it. Does it clear it on the backside? It does. Alright. Woo! That's pretty darn close. Okay. Then, of course, we've got to... I don't know if that's going to let me. We'll see. It's like, is that going to let me... Yes. Okay, good. Good. That works there. Alright, I do need to get rid of a little nature. Okay. I was just thinking about something while it was lagging out. Okay, so then we're not going to put this won't be inside the building. This will be outside. This little curve here. Yeah, I didn't get to do what I wanted on the backside, but I'll just have to accept that, I guess. It's either that or... No, we can just do this, actually. That'll work. And then, yeah, then the connector piece is inside, or the other thing, whatever. And then we'll just foundation up this end. Works there. Then, of course, we'll pull out the old yieldy concrete pillars and get the concrete pillars placed inside here. Okay, I've decided to do it slightly differently here. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to do because we're so close to the cliff, but what we do is we get that corner to just touch there, and then it gives us this little bit of an overlap. And we have this on vertical. And then we get rid of the big pillar support, and then there. Game, come on. Place it. Thank you. Okay. Now we get a little bit more of a view. So we grab the big pillar support here, and then we sink it in until the corner. So about like that. It's not going to be an exact science, but it allows us to... I keep changing this to vertical. But it allows us to make a curve, essentially. Well, kind of. It's alright about there. Yeah, I keep changing it to vertical. I don't know why I keep doing that. Need to stop doing that. We remove that, and then put that there. And grab the big thing here. Then this essentially allows us to encase the entire rail in a wall, which will be nice. Remove that. Like that. Oh, the overlapping cornered sections are starting to get a little more aggressive. That's okay. Just as long as it's there, right? Okay, just like that. And then next. I'm basically using the rail to make a corner for myself. Or make a curved wall, essentially. Kind of, like I said. It's only kind of. Yeah, we'll be able to stick that right there. Okay. And it overlaps perfectly. And then we just grab a wall, and we zoop that down. And then the wall will come in more important later. Okay, it's just like that. Just like that. Okay, and then we'll zoop that over. And then zoop that over. Then we just... There we go. Like I said, it's a little aggressive because it's such a sharp curve and whatnot, but it'll work. It'll work out for us. At least we hope. That's the hope, anyway. Yeah, then we can just grab our wall and go to town. Build us a building. And then for this little section, we just... Oh, have to overlap. Ooh, let's do this. Like, just as long as it doesn't glitch too hard. We'll check each piece, or just about each piece. It's glitching a little bit. Okay. And we should be able to just... You're gonna be a pain in the butt, aren't you? As long as it doesn't glitch too hard, I'm fine with that. Had to place two there. You know what? Yeah. I'll just remove these. Right there. Those aren't working like I wanted them to. We'll have to back this one off, though. Same with this one. Same with these. There we go. That ain't too bad. It does go into the cliff face a little bit, but that's an unfortunate that is an unfortunate deal. Now, does the train touch the wall? That's the other thing I'm curious about. It does clip into the wall ever so slightly. Like ever so slightly. It's like it's a little too close. But at the end of the unfortunate thing is I can't make it any bigger. So I could move the walls out, and that probably would touch less. But I think it's going to touch either way. So I'm just going to leave it. We'll call that good. It's not like many people are going to be riding the damn train anyway. Okay, but this will be an end station. It's not going to be a through station. Thinking about getting rid of the extra foundation we don't need. Yeah, we don't need this extra. I do need that though. It's like, yeah, we don't need this extra foundation. There's no reason for it. Guess I can't find a reason anyway. There we go. And then we'll just vertical this downwards. Just like that. Soup that downwards like that. Okay. Okay, so then now we want the glass roof. This is gonna stick through the glass roof a little bit, but I don't have a choice here. Exactly. I mean, I could go higher, but I'm not gonna. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 4 meter, then we're gonna do a 2 meter. So this is gonna be kind of like an airplane hangar style train station. 4 meter, 2 meter, and then 1 meter. 1 meter. Just like that. And then we have the flat roof, which we're going to put on both sides so that it matches. Be nice if these weren't asymmetrical. The flat roofs, anyway. Went a little too far. There we go. It's like you can but you can overlap, and it's like, yeah, but then whatever. I'm not gonna argue the point. Oh, we're out of concrete again. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be running out of concrete, but at least we can get this. We can get this factory or get the coal going anyway. So concrete. There you are. And then we'll have to go get more. Yeah, so that's basically gonna be the shape. Good old shape of it. Yeah, it takes a lot of concrete to build giant structures like this, unfortunately. And then 2 meter. And then a 4 meter. And that works. Hey, I'm trying to build a building here. Oh, I'm probably still taking damage. There we go. Never mind. I'm good. And then, of course, we're going to do a wall here. It's like we could do another... Like, we could try to make this work. I can't exactly do that one, though.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. That's going to be a pain in the butt. To do even a flat roof for that. It's like even if we did like a... Well, I'm probably going to end up doing like this kind of flat roof here. So can we get inside of it partially so we could do the wall? Probably not. Should have thought about that. If only we could move him up. Freaking nudge mode. Ugh. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? Might be able to make this work still. If we grab a wall and try to stick it... Yeah, we can still make this work. So this wall and this wall we're having troubles with. Okay. Let me try this again. One, two, three, four. Nope. That ain't gonna work there. Unless we do this. There we go. Of course, if I do that, though, then it's gonna end up like that. We could do solid wall. Ooh, that might be an idea. Or sorry, solid roofing. Yeah, that'll work. I don't mind the overlap when it's like that, or when it's a solid roof. The windows just don't look good when you try to overlap them like this. I guess that's the only issue there. And then we do 2 meter. It's when we try to blend it. What we might do is we might get rid of this one specific section. See if we can make this look good. This already kind of looks okay. There we go. Fill that back in. And 1 meter. We have to get every single roof piece though. Otherwise it won't look good. There we go. Actually kind of looks interesting. It's very interesting. We'll say that. And then, of course, the flat roof. Ooh, the flat roof's gonna ruin it. I might put some. We'll put something else there. Oh wait, we're gonna do this. This will probably do it. Then we'll just make that part of the roof flat, I think. Oh wait. Hold on. We gotta do this. There we go. There we go. Now it won't, Come on. Come on, game. Give it to me. Thank you. Yep, then that kind of works out there, actually. Yeah, that really works out. And then what we'll do is we'll just have a flat section of roof right here. And then to wall that off, we'll just do a 4 meter right there. And then we need an upside down 4 meter. And then an upside down 2 meter. And then an upside down 1 meter. And then a right way up 1 meter. And then a right way up 2 meter. And there we go. We've blended it. Actually looks kind of cool. I'm so glad I tried. Not something I typically do. If I could make this all glass, like a dome, that would be cool. But like I said, the overlapping with the glass just does not look good. It ceases to be glass, essentially, for one. Yeah, that looks alright. Looks kind of cool. And there's just an added section. Nice. And like I said, the train clips into the wall a little bit because of the edging. Yeah, that's just something we'll have to deal with. Okay, so then miners, we're gonna throw on. I think there's only 2 here. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 here. Let's go coal. Yeah, there's only two here. I just wanted to make sure. Production. We'll have to make some of these guys. Do I have enough space for that? 1, 2, 3. No, we'll have to make 3, place it, and then make another 3. Because I don't have enough. Because these don't stack, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. But that is what it is. It's another one of those design decisions. It just makes sense. Luckily, Coffee Stain doesn't make too many of those weird decisions. Design decisions. Okay. Just so we can get it right. And then blueprints. Right, no. Production. There we go. Mark 3. Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, unfortunately. Let's see, we'll match up to this one specifically. Yeah, this one here. Actually, we don't have to do that, do we? We can just do this. And then just, so that's in the center. It's not quite. It did center it up. Get rid of that, we don't need it. I wonder if we can sink it in. Go away! Like freaking cows, these things. They just love to annoy the crap out of you. Whoa. Oh, I didn't even realize I did that. Whoops. Keep shooting him until he doesn't realize. Yay! The server lag actually helped me out. Okay, then once we get to here, we'll figure it out from there. However, I will be going like directly upwards. So let's see. Roughly how high do we think we need to go? It's gonna be hard to judge because I don't have the camera mod. Okay, so this one's already 2. That's 3, 4, 5. Actually, we could. Why don't we just figure it out just by doing this here? Is it this close? Let me see here. Knock out 2 things. No, that's too close. Okay, so I was right. Being here. Yep, okay. So I want it to be almost level with that roof, essentially. Oh, jeez. That's still not high enough. Yeah, that'll work. You have that high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do this. Let the game count for us. If we go up 1 more, that'll be too high, so 9. 9 it is. There's 9. Okay. So I kept messing it up. There we go. I will get rid of this. Oh wait, no. We'll leave that. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. It's fine. I suppose we could have, Wait, no. That's not gonna work. Because of the height difference. It might do it. Let me see here. So we want 2-meter foundation. I'm trying to see if I can get this on the same level. That's not going to hook up, is it? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Should be the same height. Yep, okay. Then see if it'll. No, it will not. Balls. It's because it's about a 1 meter difference. So yeah, that's unfortunate. That's okay. I'll just go to there. Yeah, see, it's about a 1 meter, maybe a half a meter difference there. So it didn't snap to it. Okay, and then we'll do the classic yieldy. All right, so then we really don't need that foundation. Okay, so then we'll just replace the miner once more. I don't know why it has to go up so high. Whatever. There we go. I can get rid of all this, or get rid of these 2. And then, like I said, we'll do the yieldy trick that I usually like to do. Use these for the lift. It gives it more. It gives it a more structured look to it, you know. And it actually doesn't look too bad. Okay. So then there to there. And then we'll drag the belt across the building. We could have done this on the inside too, but I think it looks okay on the outside. What the freaking this server. Man. Freaking hilarious sometimes. Just like what the worst though is when it, did I leave that? I did not leave that, did I? Production, another one of these. But yeah, the worst though is when you're flying. 1, 2, 3. Because just like you're trying to fly and then all of a sudden you get reset. And it's just like, ugh. Sometimes you even die because of it. It does happen. Production, okay. So there. And then of course we'll line this up. Like that. Okay, I guess, I won't have a foundation there. Thought I placed it, but I guess not. Okay, so remove them. And remove that. And let's clear the nature off of these pads here. I like how it was like hovering way above. It's weird. Alright. And then, of course, we gotta figure out the height of this thing. I always like to lift them way off the ground because I think they look better that way. But that's just me. You do whatever you want to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, it looks like. I think? Yeah, 9. How come it's on a different level? Or it looks like it is, anyway. Or maybe not. Nah, it's not. Okay, that's fine. There we go. I mean, I could have gone to this, but it's fine. It is what it is, I suppose. Since we can fly here, we could just eyeball it. Alright, almost level. Then we do that. Okay. And then of course we finish this. Put that on default. And then 2 meter. Then 1 meter. Okay. There we go. Put an S. Got that there. Okay, then on this foundation. Right here. Because they're on this level, I believe. Yeah, it looks like they're a little higher, so we might have to adjust for that. So take this wall and we'll just over... oh, now it wants to... Never mind. It's fine. I got angry. That, like that. And then a wall with the 2 holes in it right at that level. And then another wall. That works there. We'll just go straight on in from there. Same with this side. Okay, there we go. Now we got our 2 coal lines going in. Because I think they're going to be 600 each, which is why I wanted to not have one belt. So we fully overclock this. Yeah, 600. We also need to get power going too. So we're going to have a power. We're going to have a power. Now we need to go underneath the belts. So there. Then we'll grab a power pole. And it puts down a normal one, which is weird. Put on a Mark II. I like the Mark II's stuff better. Hold on. Might do this. Mark II. Bring this down to this level here. Move that pole over a little bit. There we go. There you go. That'll look better. Or that does look better. Yeah. And the reason I'm putting them on this side is because the dealio is on this side, so. There we go. That's that one. And then I need to run power around the entire... Well, not around the entire building, but just for this section here. This is why I wanted to run it underneath. Let's do this. So go to here, and then go to here. Yeah. And it should be... Yeah. Now that fits. Then we'll go to this side. And let's see. It's on this side, so Mark II, double wall outlet. Right there. Running out of cable. Gonna need some more cable in a minute. Mark II pole. Mark II wall outlet. Ooh. That needs to be there. Okay. There we go. Alright, that one's going to be hooked up inside there. So from there we go to this one. So we go almost half of 1.5 walls. Then that'll be lined up. And there's our wall connector there. Now we need to put down a regular Mark II, otherwise it's going to try to put a double wall connector when you connect from it. That's how the game is, which I do like. Okay, there we go. So that's now hooked up. And then we need to get power. Where's the power connector on this train station? It's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it's like outside. Yeah, it's outside. Okay, that's not a big deal. We can just do this. There. And no one's the wiser. And we just make a Mark II version of that, because I like the Mark IIs better. I know they cost stuff, but we'll just go from there. And then that connects up that one and that one. Game? Really? Have to blow it up, can't pick it up. Freaking lag, man. There we go. All the miners are now working. I did overclock this one, or did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, overclock that one. There we go. Then we'll have enough coal coming in. That train. Okay. That works there. Oh, it's not getting to where it needs to go. And then every now and again you run into issues like that. So when you're on a dedicated server, make sure you test all your belts. Otherwise you're going to run into issues. Okay, so then we need to get to this level here. Because it is it 9 from this level? No. It's going to be less. It's going to be 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2. Okay. So that should be lined up with those. That works there. Then this one. Like that. That's too close, isn't it? Yeah, that's too close. We can fix that, though. That is fixable. So what we do is we go like this. Is that lined up with that? Yep. And then we go 4. And then drag this down to there. Okay, and that's fixable. And then this one. Oh, I think I tried to place a train station down there. Same thing. Actually, not same thing. Because that's not going to work for that. Yeah, because if I tried to place it here, yeah. So what about here? Nope, still clips in. That's gonna have to. It's gonna have to clip in. Because otherwise it's gonna be too close. Still too close. Okay, okay, got it. Go like this instead. Alright. In they go. And then we just do this. I'll just do that for added support. wonder why that belt isn't working. Oh, lag. You can tell everything just stopped working completely. What is going on with this? There we go. Jeez. Hey, we got it all working. Okay, good. So then that just keeps the entire train station full doing that. And it looks good. Alright, mission accomplished. Okay, so the reason I made this one a 5-car train station rather than like a 2-car or something, because other trains are going to come here to get coal, so that's why I did that. And it works. But the train we're worried about is the 2-car, so replace this here. And then 2 train cars. And then we're going to name this train. So we're going to name it, I don't remember what I'm going to name it, actually. I actually need to name this train station. What other train stations do we have? Do you have anything named coal? Copper, compacted coal. Station. Oh, we haven't named those yet. Okay, it's called aluminum factory coal. Okay. So, aluminum factory train, we'll just call it. We don't need to name it exactly that, so. Oop. I pressed enter. It does it on aluminum factory train. Now it'll work. So we're just going to call this coal mine alpha. Okay, that'll work there. And then we'll get some coal. Also, I do need to paint this train. So I'm going to paint it black with the aluminum side stripes. So that way we know it belongs. So just by glance, you know it belongs to the aluminum factory. Okay, and then we need to edit its timetable. So we want aluminum factory coal, and then coal mine alpha. Save changes. Also, my other train's going to be in the way. So I'm just going to turn this train on. Next up is unreachable. That might be a signaling problem right now. Okay, so first of all, let's get the signals correct. I'm actually going to turn this off for a second. And we're going to put in some extra cars, if the game will let me. There we go. Oh, I'm out of frames. Yep, that's why I brought the rail construction train. It's got frames on it. I was going to turn it on and let it go, but since it's unreachable at the moment, it shouldn't be unreachable, but I guess it is at the current moment. Okay, grab some more frames. How many pipes do we have? We're good. Okay. So I think it's just pipes and, yeah, just pipes and heavy duty frames. There's some doggos on the track. I'm not going to shoot them. They could be on the track. They're fine. So 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So the reason I'm going to do this is because what I'm going to do. Let's go block signal. There. and block signal there. Because I gotta measure out the block signals anyway. Actually, it looks kind of cool inside here. Look at that. Yeah, I like it. I'm glad I did that. Okay. And then we just follow the track with our train, our 5-car train, so that we can measure, essentially. Okay, I think I'll put our next signal here. That's about half a car's length. Yeah, it'll sit comfortably in that. Actually, I wanted to put those on the down slope, or on the, not there. Wanted to put them there. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna skip and go to this one. It's a bit of a big block, but at the same time, it's just like the other blocks are a wee bit they're tight. They're real tight. There's no reason for it to be that close together. And then the next one can be here. It's gonna be a little tight right here, but I think it'll be okay. Because they're as long as they can get anyway, so that'll be alright. It's fine. It's fine. Look, it's fine. Okay, don't worry about it. It's just fine. Okay, we're gonna spam D so I can make this turn. And of course we're going to leave this block as it is because it's just fine as the size there. Okay, we should be able to get to this block here. Because this one's already marked. Yeah, it should be just fine. Okay, so where's the signaling issue then? Yeah, signal is unreachable, or it's unreachable, it says. I might have a broken signal somewhere, and it's not showing it. Is it this one? No. No, it's definitely not that. Is it this one? Nope, it's definitely not that. Okay. Should be this here. It should be able to reach that just fine. Oh. I bet, because this is right here, remember? This arrow goes here, but it only sends you to that track. It doesn't send you to this one. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem because I'm gonna have to rebuild this section because it's not gonna let me just do this. Watch. Oh. Come on, game. Yeah, it's not going to let me just rebuild that. See? Even though I just had it placed like that. Okay. So we're going to have to remove all of this. Put that just like that. And then connect it in. Nope, it's not going to let me connect it in either. Because it's too sharp of a turn. Crap all this. Okay, maybe I can. Nope. I know how we can do this. Architecture, got road barrier. So I know exactly how to put it. Sometimes you need help with how to put things. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Oh. No. Okay, what if I put it like this then? Will it still accept that? Okay, accepts it there. Alright, that one goes there. That one goes oh, that's why it won't accept that, because this is off. I see. How did I manage to get that to turn like that then? Whoa. Hold on. Whoa, wait. Stop. Oh, I see it's like this. Okay. So like that, and then... Oh, then it lets me. Okay. Actually, this needs to be rebooted. No, stop. Do not... It's not ready yet. Okay, there we go. There, now it's straight. Okay, then that goes there. And then this. Now, can it reach it? Yeah! We'll have to replace this signal, because as you can see, it's no longer functional. Alright. Alright, perfect. That almost fits in there. Okay. Don't tell me I didn't, I left this to load. Quick, switch it! Alright. Nope. Dang it, we didn't get there in time. Oh, and then I put cars on this. Actually, we might have gotten it in time. We'll have to wait for it to do the loading sequence. Because these might just be empty. Okay. Those are just empty. I probably can't remove the cars while it's in motion now. I have to wait for it to come back around. Okay, well at least we got that fixed now. So the copper would have been broken too. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Like I said, it's just a bug, track bug with the server. Just making sure. Yeah, it won't clip that signal piece there. I might have to replace this one too. Probably this one. Replace this one too. And this one. Just replace them all. Swap them all out. There. That should be fixed. Okay, so that's the coal coming in and fixed and ready to go. So I said, well, let's have to wait for that train to come back around. Oh, you know what? It's not gonna. Because my construction train's in the way. Okay, we'll have to... We'll catch it there. Alrighty then. And then, yeah. So, I need to set up the copper train too. Copper ingot train. Yeah. I only put the 5 car on there so that it would, so that I could figure out how long to make the blocks. Turn off that. Does this have... No, it didn't put coal in it. Okay, that's good. There we go. Sometimes you gotta shake it. Oh, there we go. I was just like, it's not removing it, why not? Okay. Then we'll turn back on self-driving and we'll get out of the way. Let this train do its business. So that's just going to go back and forth and collect coal for us. But come on, let's get out of the way. So we want to make sure this works. No! Good thing it's invincible. No, we don't clip it. I thought we were clipping the walls. I guess we don't. Okay. I was checking just to see if we actually would, but nope. We don't even clip the walls. Nice. Meep meep. Alright, sweet. We're gonna go left here. So we can get out, so we can get off the live track, because now it's a live track, so gotta get it out of the way. And again, don't worry about the wire. We'll get that fixed once the train is properly connected. Yeah, that train's not gonna fit. Yeah, we're gonna stop it here, so. Alright then. There we go. Now we should be all the way out. Yep. Now we're completely out of the way. So now that train is going to get loaded up and it's going to start heading this way. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful track. I love it. Now we can't honk the train because we're technically not driving it. So yeah, there we go. It's like, go ahead and reserve it. There's nobody there. It's fine. Okay. I'll let that train do its business. And we'll go ahead and start removing this track down here. That is in the way. Get some of our concrete back. Oh, somebody killed a spitter. Didn't pick up the remnants of it. So. Alrighty then. Sweet. That looks so much better now. Anyway, I think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. We've been going for a while now. Quite a while, so we'll see. We'll have to go ahead and end it there because I think everything's working. So yeah, I guess I don't know what next time's going to be, when that's going to be, or anything like that. This was kind of just a spur of the moment video to kind of make with Satisfactory, because we haven't done a Satisfactory on the dedicated server in quite a long time, quite a few weeks actually. And we might be doing one Tuesday. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that, because that's not my deal to schedule. That's Dragon's deal. So we might be playing with him Tuesday if we can do that, because we had some server issues last Tuesday. It was going to be last Tuesday. Had some server issues, and then I had some computer issues as well. So that was just the thing. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.